I cannot believe Gar abandoned us for the final week of Ultra Live. Again!
It's almost like he's planned this shit on purpose.
Yeah, I know. He always leaves me to do it. Like, I don't know why.
You know what? We should just not talk about it. You might say I have zero interest in it.
Ooh! Emily, cue the roll call.
Oh, we're live!
We're live!
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Now you say cue the roll call.
We're live!
Oh, I thought you just said that.
I know.
Yeah, you fucked it up, and now you confused her.
Cue the roll call.
We're live!
Ichi, cue the roll call.
We're live! Just because I haven't said it yet, cue the roll call. We're live!
I'm sorry, I screwed that up.
We wanted to make Anthony's life a living hell, and just every time we say cue the roll call, just plays the opening. Every time the Castranger plays cue the roll call, you play the Castranger opening. Every time the Castranger opening plays, you play the B movie.
Not the whole opening.
Janine Garofalo's expedition to Mount Everest.
Fuck!
Not the whole.
Run the opening again.
Yeah, not the whole opening, but just like the first 2 seconds of the opening.
We're live! Fuck it, run it again. We're live!
Yeah, exactly. I'm not kidding. That would be awesome, but only.
Keep all this in!
Oh crap! No! Don't keep all this in.
Okay, now run the opening. We're live!
Zenkaigan Connect Loading Broadcast
Equipment wielder, Bluecaster, Cheetah Zazil.
Loyal and Lab, Beatcaster, Lightred!
One little spark of courage. Dreamcaster, Global Sound Perka.
Broadcasting loud and opinionated perspectives across the internet.
Radio Sentai Castranger
On air!
You meme.
Yay! Janine Garofalo'd us.
Who?
It's a Game Grumps joke.
Now we can
Oh.
start Game Grumps.
Welcome to episode 1 something I keep forgetting to check.
158, I believe?
No, 159!
Ooh, so...
159 of Castranger, hooray!
Yeah, so...
Yellowcaster bailed, and Redcaster is getting ready for personal commitments. Also, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Raven.
Happy birthday, Raven. It also was my birthday, about 2 weeks ago, so I'm 28 now, and I'm old as fuck, and I fucking hate it.
Happy Bapitan, Mon Capitan.
I miss my youth very much.
You still look
You need to
sexy.
pull like a.
Thank you.
You need to pull like a cartoon villain and start learning how to absorb youth from someone else.
Even though I'm 28, people still say I look 19, so I'll
That is true.
I'll take what I can get. So, but yeah, so this will be not a very too long of an episode because there was no Kyuranger this week, so because of golf.
Damn you, golf! Why don't we have a Q
okay.
Tom out
I'm
of it?
okay because I love golf. So, but yeah, so we'll be talking about X8 episode 39, and then for the last week of Ultra Live, we'll be talking about Ultraman Zero, the movie Super Decisive Battle, Belial Galactic Empire, or its other name, Ultraman Zero, Revenge of Belial. So, that's the easier
It
name.
was actually pretty cool, even with no context.
Yeah, so it's the sequel to the first Zero movie that we talked about last year. We also talked about it recently on Ultra Ranger, so when that episode's up, we have a nice discussion about that. So, it's cool.
Our episode will be superior.
We'll see. Alright, let's get an X8. So, Taiga's okay now.
Well, yeah.
He's still, a bit injured, but enough that, he can get up and he can read books.
That was pretty fast.
He can read books.
And Heroes now...
Thank God! I didn't think it could go on unless I could read books.
Well, you read a book this episode. He's reading something.
Read a book!
So then, Hero, is, being polite to him and calling him by his name for
Calling him Dr. Hanaya.
Yeah. Because, you know what? That's actually really bothered me. We're near the end of this show. Hero still calls Emu intern.
Well, he hasn't addressed him by name recently.
The only thing, I'm okay with is Taiga calling everyone by their rider names. So, calls him X8, fucking Taiga calls Dan Genmu, Hero Brave, etc., etc.
I like it when Taiga does it because he makes him
Yeah.
maintain his cool attitude or whatever.
Yeah, but like,
Hero-
I wish Hero would have the big enough respect now to call Emu by his name.
The
He's
thing-
already done
thing
it
is-
before!
The thing is, he has, in the last couple episodes, he hasn't really addressed Emu personally, like, with a name.
No, but...
They've been kind of busy experiencing development.
No, but when Masamune was, like, saying, like, I need you to kill X8, he was like, kill the intern.
Well, yeah, but that was before his big development.
No, but, like, I've only heard Hero call him by Emu once, and it just, like...
But he has done it, and he will
has
do it
done
again.
it. Yeah, well, we'll see.
But yeah, how hilariously cringeworthy when Taiga and Nico are like, nah, man, drop the formalities. Okay, thank you, no license doctor. Yeah,
Okay, go back to calling me by my name.
fuck, go back.
That happens a lot with characters this season. There's a lot of people who call characters in specific ways. Like Masamune always calls him by the game name that he
Yeah.
transform as.
I love that, though. Because I like that Masamune treats everyone like his
I think that's a reference to the fact that gamers often have aliases. I like it.
But actually, yeah, that makes
They have
sense.
gamer tags, that's awesome.
Yep. And then fucking
Rider Elite Daddy Boy 69.
I was about to make up a fucking name. You Kamen Rider Cake Boy 76.
I'm
boy.
sorry to everyone on Earth.
So Graphite literally decides that he can take on the entire world, and then the world shows up to him in the form of Cronus, taking the direct approach again.
Yep.
Instead of using the button in his office that I've been talking about.
Forget the button. Buttons doesn't matter anymore.
You will never forget the button.
But no, this was a heavy Pallad-focused episode. Because,
Well, I should fucking hope so. It's the episode that he quote-unquote died in. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, he died.
Here's the thing. This show, every week, is forgetting more and more of its own continuity. Has everyone in the entire show forgotten that completed Bugsters are not completely dead?
No.
They can revive?
No.
And the only time there was an exception to that is when Cronus did his pause Hisatsu.
Okay, but my counter-argument to that is he got killed by Muteki.
But
And Muteki might have some broken thing that we don't know about that could actually permanently destroy Bugsters. We don't know.
They
A,
would have said
'cause
that, right?
we have no evidence to that.
But-
B, if that was the case, I think Dan would have mentioned it.
Eh.
And C, no one has ever established that anything besides Cronus has that ability, because the reason that Cronus does it is because he traps them within pause. It's not just an innate ability.
Okay, well-
That's why he launches Hisatsu's on Paradox, which defeats him but doesn't kill him because he's just toying with him.
Yeah.
Which I thought was amazing, by the way.
Yeah, Mr. You shouldn't. It's on his character to toy people. You just pick the button and you're dead. So, yeah, fuck you.
What?
Here's the
I
thing.
mean,
This has been happening so long that I think Masamune has changed to the point where he's enjoying the hunt. Because
Yeah.
if at this point he was only interested in results, he wouldn't have toyed with them and he would have just launched pause and
Exactly,
killed him
yeah.
immediately.
So, no, I was just saying.
So
like,
I'm okay with him doing that now,
There you
but
go.
I'd still like him to acknowledge that he could just end him with the press of a fucking button. We got to see pause in the middle of a leaf storm, which was cool.
that fucking gave me like Kabuto flashbacks.
Just I was watching it on like a live stream, so the quality wasn't great. So when it was paused, because of the low quality video, it looked like they were caught in a storm of chips. I'm like, are we on the NASA ship?
Doubt if he had chips, be gone, chips. But honestly,
Oh my god.
careful, they're rippled.
How many references did we fit into this past minute or so?
But you know what's really cool I liked about this episode? We got like what I like to think as, because I don't like to think about like death ever.
I don't like to think.
No, well, no, I just don't like thinking about the concept of death. It scares me. But I liked how this show showed what like
feeling.
the imagery of what
Yeah, the
dying
drowning,
feels
yeah.
like. So I like to think that's probably what dying feels like. It feels like you're drowning on the inside, and like it's a scary thought because when you're underwater and like you're gasping for air, just like everything's like going dark and just closing around you, and you don't know what to do, and you're scared.
Or as I like to call it, Pallad started feeling simple and clean.
Oh no.
It was
Kingdom
like-
Hearts 3 confirmed.
Yeah, I'm like, am I watching Kingdom
By
Hearts?
the way, it's coming out in fucking 2018.
No, it's
been
probably-
13 years
It's
since
probably
Kingdom Hearts
not
2.
actually going to because it's going to be like Persona and they're going to announce it. That it's gonna, like,
Alternatively, Pallad just starts singing in his head, "That is high, but I'm holding on. I'm Kamen Rider Chronicles #1."
Oh god.
Pallad gave off a line that made him sound like he thought he was the protagonist. That's adorable.
Well,
Isn't he?
No, he's not. He's
No,
one of the
but-
bosses.
No.
The advertising for Kamen Rider Chronicle is the hero is you.
No, but when Dan was building Chronicle, he like told Pallad, he's like, yeah, no, you'll like pretty much like he didn't say it directly, but he was like, yeah, no, you'll be the star. You'll be the one to like play the game, fight everybody.
So A, possibility that was a lie, or B, Masamune changed that when he took over.
Yeah, but I like that. It was interesting seeing Pallad, Pallad being, I can't think
Fearful?
right now. Yeah, no, and he was like denying it, like he's just pretending, like, oh no, nothing, I'm not scared, and just like Emu's like,
Especially while
cut the bullshit.
Especially while he was transformed and we see his goofy-looking eyes on the suit.
Oh my god. I like.
I don't want to die, but I look so ready to kick your ass.
Also, Ichi realized this when we first saw Paradox's Perfect Knockout, but I just noticed this week's episode that like his hair, it's literally X8's hair, but it's all like floofy and like it's all
Combed
spread
back.
out. Yeah.
And there's double of it.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, and then we get this like interesting shot where like Emu's on the rooftop with Pallad, and it just kind of keeps like
Really
going
artsy angle where you can like see the clouds behind them.
Yeah, but no, like every time like one of them's talking, it shows the other, and then like
Yeah, that was pretty
to
neat.
show their reaction while like the other character's talking to them. So that was a really interesting kind of thing.
And Pallad seemed to have forgotten about the promise that he instigated earlier.
Well,
Emu has to remind him about it.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, he's kind of going through some shit, so he's not thinking properly. Like,
Well, maybe they had to remind the audience.
You forgot the battle notes for the Ultraman Zero movie.
I just think it's funny that it took Nico being infected by Gemdeus disease for everyone to go, okay, no, we gotta fucking, like, actually advance the plot, you guys. We gotta beat this game.
Yeah, but then what happens, we get this, like, so we finally get, like, yeah, Emu decides, oh, I'm gonna, like, alright, let's fucking do this, you and me, one-on-one, and he's like, oh, okay.
You know what else is funny? I love during the first fight when, like, Emu shows up to save Pallad.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he literally leapt out of the bushes like a fucking lion.
Yeah! No, like, Ichi wasn't paying attention for a second, I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, Ichi, put it back, and then you see, like, Muteki just, like, pounce out of the fucking, into the woods, like a fucking lion. I was just, like a lion bouncing on its prey. And then, like, yeah, there is a scene, though, where, like, Pallad, like, takes Graphite's bug visor, and he's just like, I'm gonna go fucking fight Kronos myself, and Graphite's like, no, I'll come with you and help.
And
he's
here's
like,
the really, really weird part about that. There's no payoff on that. He takes the bug visor, and we see that he has it when he's talking to Emu, but then it's never used the rest of the episode.
Yeah, that's
and I
true.
have no idea
I
why.
don't know why either. That's weird. So yeah, then they do their fight, and it kind of looks like the same area where, like, in the Chaser movie, where, like, Hard, Brain, and Chase were all, like
exhausted and talking to each other.
But no, because I remember that was, like, that was on the ground. I can remember that very clearly. And just, yeah, like, and Dan's, like, trying so hard to fucking stop,
Emu from killing
because
Pallad.
no, because and it made me think about this. Why would Dan be like so like upset and like not want like afraid of Emu losing his transforming ability? Because he knows that Emu's the only one who can do this, and that's why he made Muteki for him. But it's also he wants his company back.
Yeah.
He just wants his company back. He wants his dad out of the picture so that he can go back to how things were, where he was running and calling the shots.
Well, yeah, we know that.
No, I know.
That's why he was really pissed.
But
when-
yeah, but it was just interesting seeing like that. That's probably why he's like more pissed off about this situation than he should be.
Here's the thing, though. Because we've established that Pallad and M are actually separate existences, though Pallad is definitely the source that spawned M, there's not really enough to go on to say that if Pallad was destroyed, that M would be deleted as well. Because Pallad and M have existed separately from each other for long enough.
Yeah, but
You know what I
Emu's
mean?
never, hasn't transformed during that time, so... I don't know. I hope they explain this kind of better, but...
And with regards to Pallad's quote-unquote final fate, there's several thoughts here. A, Emu could have possibly completely absorbed Pallad into himself, which I think is what happened.
That's what he did.
Because that would explain the significance of him grabbing his fist as he was disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
B, Pallad is not absorbed but defeated and could respawn because he's a completed Bugster. And this C possibility, Muteki does have the ability to permanently delete Bugsters.
Yeah, that's what I like to think.
We already know from the preview that Eggzade transforms next week, so whatever the reason, his ability to transform has not been deleted.
Yeah, and also uses Mighty Brothers, I believe. So.
Yeah. Which I'm going to be really interested to see the impact of that.
You know what? Maybe what it is maybe M, Tensei Gamer M is just a small fragment of Pallad, and so because M is still there, Pallad can come back from that.
I'm kind of wondering if maybe my first thought that he has absorbed Pallad, and then when he uses Mighty Brothers, Pallad takes over for the orange one, for M.
That'd be cool. I would just like to see Emu and...
Because they've done it before.
Yeah, I would just like to see Emu and Pallad just, work together for the rest of the show. That'd be great. Because, they're the same
cool.
person, pretty much.
Not exactly,
No, they have slight differences, but, they're... But, yeah, Pallad has stated, you are me and I am you. So...
He's Shadow Emu.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's oh my gosh, it's have you got any guys, sorry, I'm being an idiot.
Yeah, Pallad's the
Have
nobody.
any of you guys read Scott Pilgrim?
No.
Not seen the movie, but read the comics?
If Gar was here, he would say yes because he loves
Because
Scott.
the comics are. I mean, I'm not
Scott.
gonna say they're better than the movie, but they have a lot more in them because there's 6 of them, and it's not just one hour. You know what I mean? They have to squash it all in one. So there's a lot of details that are only in the comics, and one is the entire arc with Nega Scott, which was written off as a one-off joke in the movie for some reason, but in the comics it's a serious thing about him facing his own...
His inner demons?
Basically his own fact that he's actually not that good a person. But how it eventually ends is Nega Scott actually phases into him when he accepts that it's part of him. Do you think that happened, not for the same reasons, but do you think that could have happened
I think it could be very similar.
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
With regards to the whole Pallad versus M existence thing, Nico gives this whole speech to Emu about forgiving him because she still believes that it was Pallad that she lost to during that Tekken tournament. But now we kind of have a lot of evidence proving that it was M, who technically is not Emu but is not Pallad either. M is a schizophrenic dissociative personality disorder that was spawned as a result of Pallad's infection.
Yes, but what she does is I think what Nico is trying to be is oh, it's not Emu, it's Pallad because M is based from Pallad, so she's just blaming Pallad for this. Because it's not Emu who was beating her.
I would like that to be the case, but I feel like Nico just hasn't been sat down and told about the birds and the Bugsters.
That too, probably, but she's just she wants someone to blame, and it's not Emu's fault. It was M. So
and sure,
Pallad's the closest evidence to why M's a thing. So she's like, fuck it, I blame Pallad.
Technically and vicariously, it is Pallad's fault that she lost.
Yeah,
because Pallad spawned M.
Mm-hmm. Also we see, Masamune get, a call from, the other company that's going to be in the true ending movie.
Yeah, Machina Vision, confirming that the movie is canon.
It did. It had him talking about the guy
the president. What was the name?
Johnny Maxima.
Johnny Maxima.
I just remember Johnny because Dr. Johnny Wilcox.
And the website for his company had a picture of him, and it just says, "I am God."
Imagine if game companies were like that here. You just go to the website for
Just you see Masamune reading that, and then you just cut to Dan triggered.
You go to a game website oh, here's the Team Meat website. We are the deities of the universe in huge letters.
Just Miyamoto just comes out, worship me, bitches.
Oh my god! There you go.
It needs to be Dan's head on on the on Miyamoto when he announced the rapid smash with the gun.
But yeah, like I really felt sorry for Pallad during this whole episode.
Yeah, it was
because,
really
You know
like,
why I felt sorry
when
for him?
he
in particular?
actually died, his crying out no was really.
Convincing.
Yeah, there's a scene where like you see
Sorry
like
for interrupting you. What was I?
What I was gonna say is, I think it's hilarious that this is the big fight that we've led up to between the two of them, and Eggzade makes no effort to make it a fair fight. He just busts out Hyper Muteki immediately.
of course.
It's like, oh, you're level 99? I could fight you with a level 99, but instead I'm gonna use my cheat device fucking immediately!
No,
and make this not even a contest!
No, because Amu's giving Pallad what he wants, but he's just going to go all out, very seriously.
Oh, and we haven't mentioned the best moment in the entire episode. When Paradox tries to bail and Emu warps over and says, nope!
Yeah, because like Pallad tries to do his usual thing where he's like, I'm done playing, bye, and I was like, no.
Emu stops him by warping into him, and I'm just like, holy shit! By the way, speaking of holy shit, it's
Hi,
good!
Yellow Caster.
Oh my gosh! Hi. Are you all right?
You guys still recording?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like midnight.
Well, the
12
Zero movie
away.
was an hour and 40 minutes, so
We haven't gotten to it yet. You can sit in.
What are we talking about now?
we're just
X-Aid.
finishing up on the X-Aid discussion.
Well, alright, you guys talk about that since I haven't seen it.
Hooray!
So I'm gonna go into my room quickly and then
Oh, join us for the topic.
Yeah.
Cool. Yellow Caster got autograph, everybody.
So then Eggzade kills all the Bugsters.
Wait, what?
And yeah, and Pallad takes over Emu's body, and now
1,000
Pallad is
years of-
protagonist of X-Aid.
And 1,000 years of darkness.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Emu dies. Oh, thank you, sir.
40 years of darkness. But hurricanes, storms, dogs and cats
Living together, mass hysteria.
Alright, I get the point. What if you're wrong? If I'm wrong, we're wrong. We go to jail peacefully, quietly.
Bill Murray, everybody. He's here all week.
I wasn't even part of that. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That's a big Twinkie.
Oh.
So yeah, next week we get Hair Whip.
Fighting Cronus again, I guess. Our gamer drivers are gone. Mighty Brother shows up. Eggzade whips his hair back and
And
forth.
Cronus might use the reset button? Because on the
That's what it
Buggle
looks
Driver's
like.
Y, if you take off the
If you're just holding it in
if
your
you're
hand.
just holding it in your hands without the handle on or anything, you just hold down one of the buttons, it will go reset, and then it just resets everything.
I feel like that's going to be time reversal. He's going to rewind time, that's what I'm guessing.
Ooh,
Maybe to bring Pallad back.
maybe.
Oh geez, that might actually make sense.
Wait,
Everything okay?
Blonstead?
No. Because completed Bugsters
No,
don't die.
of course not. He's
I
alive and
was
well.
just saying this. Completed Bugsters don't die. I'm not kidding.
Bugsters never die!
That's the episode name.
It does.
No, we gotta think of something better during the Zero discussion.
We'll see.
But yeah. Let's schwan to our feature topic.
Before that, play the Kyuranger bumper. Our Kyuranger Yosha Lucky count remains at 215 because there's no episode this week.
Thanks,
Womp.
Golf.
Womp womp.
Featured topic. And now our featured topic. Gar, take us in.
Alright, even though I just came through the door.
Take yourself and then us in.
Alright, for the third and final week of Ultralight 2017 edition. Yes, we're only doing 3 weeks because next week we'll be at Con Bravo.
Hooray!
Yeah, I decided since we talked about the first Zero movie last year, we'll be talking about the second movie this year.
So this is 02.
Yes,
Like
Ult-
Digimon.
like Ultraman Zero the movie, Revenge of Belial, or apparently Galactic Empire something. It's debatable. on
Ultra
what-
Zero the movie, Super Decisive Battle Belial, Galactic Empire.
I just
Yeah.
love how super
Wow.
decisive
I did
battle.
not read that on my phone.
It's funny how that sounds stupid, but it was probably just like Daikesen, which is cooler in Japanese.
Probably.
Okay, but can I just say, Gar, holy shit! That was a fucking awesome movie! I was not expecting all those characters to turn
Emily is
up.
bracing herself
I'm so
because
sorry,
she can't
Emily.
handle the brunt of your
It's okay. It's
your
just
She can't,
fangasming.
she can't handle my fucking loudness. so.
Wow.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Gar. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, everyone.
But fucking, okay, first off, can I say, Glenfire, my god.
Yeah.
All together
That-
now. Glenfire!
Glenfire! You can come in there! Voiced by fucking Tomokazu Seki.
AKA the fucking MOBA rates. Which
Uh,
was great because he
wait.
was partnered up with Fire Pirates!
Oh!
Which I call Pirates.
Well, this came out before Kyuranger?
Was it before 2010?
December 22nd, 2010.
Yeah, this was before Kyuranger.
Oh, snap.
A month before Gokaiger.
It was funny because I just kept coming up with more and more Gokaiger references. The fucking evil space fleet had Z on them, so I'm like, it's the fucking Zangyaks!
So we got to see Emperor Kaiser Belial, and just, oh my god, he's so cool.
That cape
Like,
is so
that
unnecessarily
mantle
thick.
he has is just fucking diabolical, and I loved it. And he got this huge army, and okay, Gar, you can like, you know, tell me if I'm wrong, that's fine. But like the ships in his fleet, were they supposed to look like the ends of the Battlenizer? That's kind of what it reminded me of.
How am I supposed to know? I haven't seen this movie since 2012.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think the ships in his fleet looked like the Battlenizer.
If you
like
think they
ends.
look at the Battlenizer, post in the comments.
Sure. Yeah. So this movie starts with our introduction to our female protag.
The princess is
Emma-
running away while the Fire Nation invades.
Princess Emerana. I believe that was her name.
She runs away while the Fire Nation invades, and then she throws her Moon Crystal Tiara and summons Ultraman Tiara, aka Mirror Knight.
Mirror Knight. He was really cool. Like
All of the
first
side characters in this movie were great.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm actually glad to be here right now, but give me 2 minutes while my phone, lets me look it up.
But yeah, Mirror Knight like confused me for a second because at first I was like, oh, that's an interesting Ultraman. And I'm like, you know what? No, that's not an Ultraman. So, and he wasn't. He's from the Mirror Planet or something like that, I think.
Yeah, it was the Mirror Planet, full of the two-dimensional people, whose god was literally a flying special snowflake.
Yeah, it was a fun.
Oh
snowflake.
jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. Ultraman Zero is the son of Ultra 7,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
So for this movie, Mirror Knight,
Which is great because we just talked about Ultra 7 last week.
Yeah. Like Mirror Knight, Glenfire, and Genbot.
Jeanbot.
Yeah,
Jean
Jean
Bot.
Bot.
My god, that was
Jean Bird,
that
Jean
was
Fight.
that was the best part of the whole movie.
Voiced by Rompo.
And I'm Jean Bot. Do not forget my name. Sorry.
Those three characters are actually like reimaginings of original Tsuburaya characters.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Mirror Knight is a reincarnation of Mirror Man.
Hmm.
Glenfire is a reincarnation of Fireman, and
John
John-
Bot.
John Bot is a recreation of Jumborg Ace.
I was saying when we first showed up, he looked like a medieval version of Gridman.
Yeah, I'd say he's a mix. He's a fusion of Gridman and Colorado Brave. So
That's kind
that's
of
what he
what
looked
we
like
got.
to me.
By the way, the fact that they were all teamed up at the end, it looked like they were trying to lead into a TV series where they were like their own Sentai.
They have their own V cinemas where they
Oh my
actually
god,
do
I called
fight-
it!
Where they do fight as a team.
Can we watch these?
We will for
Next.
Zero Quest on Ultranger.
Fuck yeah! Awesome! Can't wait to talk about.
You know what? Let me know when you do that. Maybe I'll join you.
All right. Well, that won't be until like 2 weeks from now, probably.
So the Zangyaks invade, and Belial shoves his giant space claw into the planet.
Yeah, that was cool that he has
The
like this
diamond
giant
ship.
like fortress city kingdom thing that's just in the shape of one of his claws. That's
And yeah,
fucking awesome.
I love it. Emily was like, "The diamonds are invading."
The diamonds, Magaw!
Oh my god, that actually works.
Oh my god, Belial's pink
The
diamond!
diamonds, McClaw!
So Mirror Knight decides to fight him off using the power of the Swords of Revealing Light and Mirror Force.
Yeah, if Mirror Force and Swords of Revealing Light were fucking fusion card.
But then Belial activates his trap card and it explodes into the logo.
Yeah. in which Mirror Knight, from what I remember, Mirror Knight sits out throughout most of the movie.
He was actually in it a fair amount.
Like in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, he got like all of his power kind of sucked from him, and then he just became kind of this depressed, just huddled shell, and he's like, I can't do anything. Like, oh, I failed. I'm just a pussy. And then Zero had to like
spend one of his 3 lives.
Funny thing,
just to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, Belial decides, okay, I'm gonna go, like, attack the Land of Light or something like that, and then, like, all the Ultra beings are just like, shit, okay, what the fuck are we gonna do? And it's like, let's send Zero. Zero's, like, our cool work. Oh, but we also get introduced to the Dark Clops, which are, like, evils.
There's a guidance special right before this movie called Ultraman Zero versus Dark Clop Zeros.
Ah, okay.
In which they are robotic versions of Ultraman Zero.
And I like their designs because like they were like black version of Ultraman Zero, but they had like this cool like red, like robotic eye. And it was really cool.
They're also in Ultraman G episode 3.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, because Darklops is showing up next week. That's cool. Yay.
Well, technically right now because that episode's currently out.
So
cool.
The Ultraman sends Zero to the planet being pointed out by the space blood leaking out from the Necrom icon.
Yeah, he like got one of the
You
cores.
say it pissed blood into the sky.
The Necrom icon is beaming space blood through the sky, which points Zero to where he has to go.
What is it? Well, I think the kids call it a hexagon.
So then Ultra 7 like gives Zero like this bracelet and he's like, well, while you're going out to like another universe or whatever, like you have like 3 times you can transform, so like don't use them all.
They gave him 3 star chips. He has to beat other Ultramen so he can get all 10 star chips
so that
to
he
enter
can
the
beat
duel.
Pegasus. And then they
Which
can
is
have
great
the
because the
Ultra
power-up form that he got later looked like a Pegasus.
Yeah. But in which this is also the movie that introduces us to the multiverse.
Yep.
Which looked like he was flying
That
through
was
the world for a decade.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful shot.
It
Just him
actually
flying
was.
through like different.
And
it reminded me of the ending of Men in Black when just like all the galaxies are just like a marbles that like a bunch of aliens.
And I
are
gotta
flying.
say, not only the opening theme that plays during that sequence, but also the ending theme of the movie, both were fucking spectacular.
Yeah, they were pretty awesome.
Very, very good song.
I'm actually gonna look those songs though.
So he travels to another universe, and then we get introduced to 2 of our characters, Ron and Now.
Who live on the planet Edenor.
It was little Gene! It was Gene as a little kid! It was Riku!
You could say he was GB.
He's so cute!
And annoying!
Don't worry, he gets better in 6 years.
I should hope so.
Yeah, no, he's a really fun character, so...
He's
a Toku fan!
It was very
He
small
watches
and
his own
versatile.
Go watch Dawnshine. Actually, wait, you can't.
Wait until December when the Blu-ray comes out.
Yep. But yeah, no, it was cute because I saw it. I was like, oh, it's a little Riku. He's so cute. He's a little kid. But yeah, he does yell a lot in this movie.
So while exploring the diamond mines,
We had enough
or
of
whatever.
that with Kotaro.
So while exploring the diamond mines or whatever the fuck they go through, they end up dangling over a cliff into lava. Save me, brother! The lava's not sepia like the rest of our planet! So as they're falling, we just see like a giant hand of light swoop in, and just in the back of my brain, I wanted the hand to swoop in, the older brother to be gone, and the younger brother to still fall in the lava.
Oh my god, that's
But no, we wouldn't have
terrible.
Gene then if Now died. So
It's just the hand.
And also the giant hand spaceship. I was making hand jokes the whole movie, and I'm like, why isn't Gar here?
immediately,
Don't let you fuck with the hand.
So immediately, like, we see, like, Ron, he kind of, like, dies or whatever, or he's, like, dying, and I just immediately was like, I know what's gonna happen. Zero's gonna take over his body, and that's gonna be the host, and...
But it's not enough. You want more, so you gotta sell your fucking body to all the people. But
This
it's
makes
not
you want
more.
more Coke.
I want more Ultra Coke.
Yeah, so
So, it's almost like Ultraman follows a strict and regimented formula for its
He
plot.
goes and finds someone who's dying.
either
I haven't seen a franchise with this tight of plot line structure since Pokemon. Possibly worse.
it's either you find a host or you just have a human disguise.
Well, yeah, what was interesting is, like, you see Zero's color timer go off, and then he just realized, he's like, oh, fuck, like, I'm not used to the oxygen
Trying to
here
find
on
a
this
dying
planet.
pretty boy.
Pretty much.
Well, because, like, during the whole movie, like, we see, like, his color timer go off a bunch of times, and Emily was like, oh, that's like a long 3 minutes. I'm like, no, 3 minute thing only happens on Earth. Like, he's losing energy because he's,
and the thing
getting
is,
his ass
at
kicked.
least twice during the
Told you
movie,
I don't
like,
know much about
it's
No, that's
already
fine.
started beeping, and then it, like, starts beeping faster and faster, and I'm like, how fucking is he gonna flatline? How long does this take?
From what I've seen, he does die at one point. I don't know when, but Zero does die at one point.
It's not during the movie, like, even
No,
like,
he
during the
did, and then when they did the fucking spirit bomb thingy, they brought him back to life.
Yeah,
I have to say, as corny as those things are, where they have everyone like contribute and magical stuff happens, I actually, unashamed that they love that stuff. It happens in every Pretty Cure movie too.
Man,
Yeah.
I wish they can just do what Goku does in Super. I want an assassin to kill me. Oh, bing. Like energy ball goes up. All of his friends. Goku's dead. No, holy shit! An energy ball. Hey guys. Wait, did you just shoot a ball of energy just to resurrect yourself when you die? Yep.
Wow, Goku.
You smart son of a.
So they like go hide in a cave, and then like Zero's like trying to explain everything to Now, and now it's just like, where's my brother? Is he dead? No, he's resting inside me.
No, he ran away.
Oh god.
But yeah, your brother, he is deep inside
He
me.
went to a farm somewhere.
He's like,
No, so he was just like
This is
resting for
legit.
now, and
Minus
I
the
guess
cool
yeah.
hand.
So because Zero just needed a body so he
Yes,
wouldn't
brace.
die,
So while explaining, they fall down the plot hole,
and then they
which leads into a random spaceship that was there for a completely unexplained reason.
called the Jean Bird.
there's a simple explanation for that.
But yes, so then we get on to the Jean Bird where
And I
Emeron is on.
immediately, as soon as I saw the design of that ship, I immediately said, that fucking thing's gonna transform. I can see legs.
Yeah, but you're watching a Toku and there's a.
Not all
No.
ships transform.
There's an actual transformation toy of
John Bot?
John
yeah,
Bot?
of John Bot.
That's cool.
But yeah, so Jean Bird is voiced by Rampo from Kyuranger. So
AKA
Commander
Koji
voiced
from
him.
Digimon Frontier.
Yeah,
so-
and Law and
Yeah,
blah,
so
blah, blah.
that was fucking awesome because like his voice is so recognizable. And then yeah, Princess Emerana's on there too, and then they're just explaining like, oh, Belial wants to fucking destroy our planet or whatever like that. We need your help, and Zero's like, okay, I'll do all I can to help. And then, yeah, they run into the Pirate of Flames,
The Pirates
with their
of
ship,
Flames.
yeah, with their ship, the Avant Garde, and then
The three pirate captains, Gal, Gil, and Gull.
who they were fun.
So you know how, like John Bot looks in this movie.
Uh-huh.
This is what he originally is.
He looks like Ultraman 80.
Dem Stripe. I don't know. He has Zangief's underwear from Wreck-It
No,
Ralph.
thank you.
Underwear.
No thank you, though.
Thank you.
And then yes, we also get introduced to Glenfire, and yeah, as we
He's
said, he's
so
voiced by Tomokazu Seki, and God, this character was just great.
He, like, slicked back his hair and fire would go off. That was so awesome.
And just, yeah, like, he tried, like, fighting Zero. He had a really fun fight with Zero, and so he kind of did, like, this kind of, like, Bruce Lee kind of jumping up and down kind of pose, and then he did, like, the, koi, like, come, let's fight.
And this
then-
is what he originally looked like.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Those
Glenfire-
eyes!
Glenfire is a lot better.
Oh jeez, his eyes are
Alright.
like dinner plates.
So then Zero decides to mock him,
he went
and
from
by doing
those
the
eyes
exact
to
same
no eyes.
thing.
Before we talk further on that, let's talk about the Ultraman Zero Henshin, because this is the first time we see it when he fights Glenfire. And god damn it, it's sunglasses again!
Well,
Like
I
father,
mean,
like son.
Yeah. And
Like sunglasses.
Sell
Ah!
That's the name of the episode. Like father, like sunglasses.
No, we already had.
Yeah!
No, we already had an episode title.
No, that one's funnier.
No, it wasn't.
It didn't go. It's not
For
going
you
in.
us. Actually, Cell watched this movie with us, so
And Paul.
well, yes, mostly.
Mostly.
Like father, like sunglasses.
No, I don't know.
No, and it's perfect because our thumbnail is gonna be him like making that really funny face while he was
yeah.
like putting on the glasses.
And
So.
and lastly, might as well show you guys this. This is Mirror Man.
Oh, Mirror Mirror Knight is so much better.
Like I said, these are
Yeah.
much
I
like
like how he's just wearing normal shoes.
that's true.
And also, it looks like he's wearing a sweatsuit.
I downloaded all 3 of these images.
Like he's wearing a sweatsuit.
But yeah.
Hashtag put that in.
It's
Anthony.
aerobics, man.
So back to the Glenfire Zero fight quickly, and so yeah, like Glenfire does like this kind of like pose, and he, prompts Zero to like come attack him, and then Zero like fucking tackles him into a cliff, and then or punches him into a cliff. And then he proceeds to do the exact same thing Glenfire did it to him a moment ago, and Glenfire's like, fucking copy me, you piece of shit.
And then Zero uses the motherfucking Kiniku Buster.
Well, no. Glenfire does it on him, and then Zero does it on Glenfire.
Mirror move, bitch!
Yeah, pretty much. And it was really funny.
One of the coolest things about all those characters in this movie, they all have Ultra Axe.
Glenfire is an Ultra Axe?
Glenfire, Mirror Knight, and John Bot have Ultra Axe.
Oh, that's
cool.
Fucking awesome.
And just recently for the Ultraman Zero Chronicle series, which is basically all the Gaiden movies and Zero movies, Zero is then spliced into episodes, they got vinyl figures finally.
Cool.
Neat.
Yeah.
So after that fight, we get introduced to my favorite villain character in the movie, Dark-Gon.
Dark Gone?
He's pretty cool.
How do you spell that?
Dark-Gon.
Oh. All one word?
Yes, that's how the subs
again, apologize, people. I haven't seen this movie since like 20.
Oh my god.
Dark-Gon! Dark-Gon!
So cool.
Yes, we know. Where has the Dark gone to?
Dark-Gon!
Dark-Gon! Dark-Gon! Which is great because at one point I thought he died and I was like, oh, Dark-Gon. But he morphed away.
Oh. This guy?
Yeah!
Oh, damn.
So then, like Belial's army fleet starts like attacking everyone, and then the Pirate of Flames decide like, all right, we'll distract them and stuff like that.
You guys go.
And I love that the captains just start like showing how fired up they are by just like actually firing their pistols in random directions.
Yeah, and then yeah, pretty much. And then Glenfire does like this thing where he's just like, okay, like he goes. Catches more on fire, and then does this cool like attack where he like sets the entire fleet on fire and sends them into like the space sea black hole like thingy, and then like we presume he's dead, and just like immediately Cell is just like, watch at the end of the movie when like Zero needs the help most, the pirates are gonna come back, and Glenfire's gonna come back, and then I was just like, of course he is.
They're gonna need one piece of the action.
So after that, they decide, like Zero and them escape, and so they finally get to the mirror planet, which it was a really cool kind of transition of them like going into the planet, because like you could see like they went through like the mirror, and then it was just kind of like reversed, and it was just really cool. It was a nice shot. So then they get down there, they find Mirror Knight, he's underneath like the ocean or something, and he's like super depressed.
They had the weird like lava lamp background effect while they were down there.
Oh yeah, and then like the Northern Lights were playing in the background, we just kept making Simpson jokes during that.
Why Simpsons?
The Aurora Borealis.
What's going on in there?
Kitchen.
The Aurora Borealis. It's just the Northern Lights. Aurora Borealis in your kitchen at this time of day in this part of the country. Yes. Can I see it? No. Seymour, the house is on fire! Don't worry, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights! So yeah, then the magical god snowflake thing comes, and he's just like, we can't do anything for Mirror Knight, he's gone. And Zero's like, yeah, fuck you! And decides to like...
Yeah, he's stuck in a sleeping position.
I just love Mirror Knight. No, but the
statue for him?
No, that's the Ultra Act.
The phrasing he uses, or at least the subbers use for him, it's like, I've been violated by Belial's darkness, and we're just like, do you need to talk to someone?
Violated.
You need a hug, buddy? So yeah, Hero literally like.
His darkness
so then Hero literally like grabs him from behind. He's like, I will use my light to purify you. And,
Zero
like,
literally full Nelsons the light of God back into Mirror Knight to purify him.
Yeah, and then like the snowflake is like, oh, you revived Mirror Knight, and also I feel purified. Thank you, Ultraman Zero. We will show you where the shield is.
Yeah. So the plot is they're looking for the Shield of Barathi, which is supposedly what they need to defeat Belial.
That's on Ultraman Noah.
There was this one shot where they were reminiscing back on their life on now in Rand's home planet, and I just love that their mom apparently has a megaphone carved out of a fucking bucket.
I liked it.
She literally shouts up at them, "Your grandma's worried about you. Come down." And then the grandma comes out and goes, "Nah, fuck that."
Go have fun. Okay.
But they come down anyways.
So then, they find Ultraman Noah, who's like a statue, whatever, like that, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
I'm disappointed there wasn't a Noah's Ark.
So then,
oh my god.
So then, Belial's...
Actually, you should have seen his arc on how he becomes Ultraman Noah.
So then Belial's fleet comes, they start attacking the planet, whatever, like that, and so, Zero tries to transform, but then, he gets hit, and then... first off, he folds his sunglasses into a gun and starts firing at a pillar to save them from getting crushed.
For a second when we were watching, and I just looked back to see him firing lasers out of his hand, and I thought he was just doing a handgun.
Who the bloody fuck decided that transforming sunglasses should also fold into each other to become a fucking laser gun?
Toy makers.
I've seen a lot of really fucking stupid gimmicks, but this one outfucks them all.
This one is one of them.
I thought it was...
DX0 Eye Slugger.
Oh my god. But yeah, they're in the temple, the Noah temple, and then he puts his tiny little shield gem into the bigger shield gem, and then it just fades away to sand. And then we just start seeing the temple shaking, and Lynn and I were like, "You will never see the light of day!" And then the green screen starts shattering.
Now, this is no time to panic.
Start panicking.
And then we cut to, Zero in, a little jar, and we just see, he's on, Belial's, flagship or whatever, and just, Belial's just, on his, sitting, on his throne, high up, and he's just,
oh my
they're
god.
all evil.
Oh my god, that shot from the snow globe up to the throne where Belial was sitting, my favorite shot, right there.
Oh, just, Ichi and Emily can vouch for me. Every time Emperor Belial was on screen, I fucking fangasmed.
That is
because,
true.
Did you like the scar on
yeah, and he goes up to me, he's just like, "You gave me this scar."
Look what you
And then, he's holding, his, transformation device. He's like, "You want this, don't you?"
You want this. The funny thing about the way he was holding it is, he was simultaneously holding his transformation device captive and flipping him off with his middle finger.
No, and, Zero's, trying to, asking, "Oh, Belial, what do you want?" And then Belial just immediately, jumps down to, where he is, and, it actually startles Zero for a second, and I was just like, that's so fucking cool. And so he's, trapped in there, and he doesn't know what the fuck to do, and, Belial's like, "Ha ha ha, I've won, you can't beat me." And then all of a sudden you just hear, Amarana and Now, and they're just like, "We've come to save you!" and stuff like that, and they're, flying the ship or whatever like that. You go! And then, here we go! Just a high-pitched up, just, listen!
I just think it was hilarious how Zero, it looked like he pretty much grabbed Belial by the dick before Kaniku bustering him as well.
Well, no, that's way later, but then...
No. When the ship shows up and fights against Dargon, that was after the fight with Zero and Belial.
Okay, yeah, but no, it's just gonna get...
Zero thumbs the nose on his suit that doesn't exist. That was dumb.
It's because he's a little punk.
Hey, it's like Kululu and Sergeant Frog. He likes to pick his nose that doesn't exist. So you just see him with his pinky in the center of his face and wiggle it back and forth.
And then
they do that in Kero as well. They don't have nostrils, but we have characters picking their noses.
And then Zero and Belial have a Dragon Ball style beam battle, which Zero immediately loses.
Yeah, which I wasn't expecting at first.
I was just like, "Here's my Sunday best." Fuck, it's not good enough.
Yeah, and Belial just he's whipping his ass, and he actually gets these cool bigger, more badder claws.
Yeah, he casts off his cloak and gets bigger claws. No, you know what it was? Yasei Kaiho!
Ya sé, claro.
Jesus
Yeah, so then like Mirror Knight's fighting, and then like when all seems all is lost or whatever, like well yeah, Emma well Jean Bird it like crashes, and so then they're like, oh shit, we're out of fuel, and so Emerald is like,
oh my god,
oh I made a fuel, I'll go inside, go in the engine, and there's like
emeralds in my there's emeralds in my blood.
I forgot about
So
that.
she like jumps in, and just the whole rest of the movie just now thinks like she's dead, like she
Oh
sacrificed
god, we're
herself.
gonna get a great payoff for this.
I'll throw myself into the unnecessarily human-sized fuel intake.
Well, no, this reminded me of that scene. No, this
I was just like, it looks like she's about to jump on a galaxy glider.
Well, no, it reminded me of the scene from the movie The Core, where like they had to like reactivate the engines, but from like inside the engines of the ship. So like one of the scientists had to like go into one of their heat resistant suits, go into the engine that's boiling hot, mind you, and reactivate the engines. And when he did, he got like roasted alive.
Motherfucking Fallout bullshit.
But yeah, so then Jean Bird like tells now, he's like, okay, you must control the ship. You must yell out Jean fight, and he does this like cute little martial arts pose. Just goes Jean fight, and then yeah, it just starts transforming into a robot, and then we
not
get
just a robot, a Jaeger.
Yeah,
Controlled by Now's motions.
Not a Jaeger, a Nirvash unit.
Sure.
Or is it Nirvash?
Nirvash from Eureka 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's I can't remember the actual name of the mechs in that name.
I think it's Nirvash.
No, Nirvash was the name of
the mech.
I
don't know the name of the classification.
But yeah, so he transforms into Jean-Bot, and it's just like, it was cool.
And now pilots hit Star Wars Kinect style.
And yeah, and then he has a rocket punch called the Jean Knuckle, and then he has the Jean Blade, and then later on takes out a fucking battle axe.
That was awesome. But the thing is, it's not the Jean axe. It's just called the battle axe. That was disappointing. Just Jean Bird, Jean Fight, Jean Bot, Jean Knuckle, Jean Blade, Battle Axe.
Yeah.
Battle Axe.
And then he does like a
Power Bow! Power Daggers! Power Sword!
He forgot Power Lance.
So then he does something
Power
called, like,
Fuck!
That's like called the Kazuguruma, which translates to pinwheel.
But it doesn't
But
look like
no,
a pinwheel.
he just literally like holds the axe, like swings the axe at him, and then he explodes and dies.
No, it's the pinwheel.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Mirror Knight goes Bankai and activates Scene of the Execution. Just 100 swords floating in a circle.
No, it was Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
I think that mode is called Gokei or something like that.
Okay. And then like the guy he's fighting, whatever, like that. I think it was Durkon?
Yeah.
Yeah. He made like a funny like, oh, you're like a mirror and I shall shatter you.
No, it wasn't him. It was, I don't know the name of it, but it was the guy that Cell said we called him the Time of the Month monster.
Actually, yeah.
Oh no.
And he like makes like a thing of him. He's like, oh, if you're a mirror, I shall shatter you like one.
And then,
like Mirror Knight beats him, and he's like, you are the fragile one. So then, Belial like absorbs all like the emerald energy or something, and then becomes like this fucking super Belial space Godzilla. Which, my god, was that an awesome looking form. Yeah, and he has like a fucking Muppet like hand puppet mouth.
He actually
like,
looked like he was, like every time he talked or shot beams, it looked like he was actually being hand puppeteered.
I just
Damn it! I knew you were going to
have wisdom. Everyone likes me because I'm the Belial of wisdom.
God damn
We
it.
love making that joke.
Doug was one never really.
But yeah, no, Super Belial was fucking awesome.
I don't know if that's what he's actually called, but I just like...
Oh.
Absorb all the Chaos Emeralds. It's a Super Belial!
So then all the fleets show up. Glenfire saves Zero, like who's about to like get his fucking ass kicked, and then he brings in the pirate fleet, who brings in the mirror fleet, and then the Sepia fleet.
I just call the fleets that were from the planet that now and Ron were from.
Belial.
Okay, Arc Belial.
Arc Belial, okay.
So
it was pretty much just the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Just like they're all fighting the Reapers.
Yeah, all the races are just banding together and fight the So then Belial like fires his like atomic breath, and like they try using a barrier, and they're all working together to try to like keep this barrier up. And just you see like Zero's color timer just like going faster and faster and faster and faster because he's about to fucking die, and
He basically flatlines eventually.
yeah. And so he does, but then everyone decides, oh, let's band together and just like
Spirit bomb.
Spirit bomb. That's literally what it was. And
I was kind of expecting more from that, and then it just showed him like getting re-energized. But then, like out of nowhere, after I was disappointed, fucking Ultraman Noah shows up out
he's
of
like
nowhere.
really silver,
out
like
of-
completely silver.
Out of nowhere.
God damn it.
Guys,
Did it.
when you're the god of Ultraman,
Ultraman Noah is the Ultraman god.
he is God.
God damn it.
I was trying to think of a
He
Maggie.
exists in all multiverses.
I was trying to think of a song that would use the Maggie and the Ferocious Beast theme song, but it wasn't working out well.
So then Zero gets powered up with some sort of Pegasus-style armor.
Well, he pretty much gets Ultraman Noah's shield that he had on himself,
Like
and
it's
he
a
gets
dragon
that as
shield.
armor, which turns into a bow, which it's also the arrow that he fires, and he like uses it and just straight in. But before that, like Glenfire, Mirror Knight, and Jean Bot, they all like distract him, and like what's cool is like Belial like fires like an atomic breath at Ultraman's or Zero, who like looks like he's about to fire the weapon, but it was actually an illusion like from mirrors.
Mirror Knight
Knight's like,
created him, yeah.
I'm good at that, and it was actually a really cool like
No.
distraction.
Actually, Ultraman Zero Ultimate Form is what it's called.
Okay, wow, original name.
Yeah. In which I
Yeah.
really love the form, and with that armor,
It's pretty.
and with that armor, Zero has the ability to travel through multiverses.
Cool.
Wasn't he already doing that?
No.
Okay.
I thought you went to a new universe. Isn't this like a new universe you went to?
Yes, but not
Was
like
that the power of the Necrom icon?
yeah.
Okay.
That was the power that it's like, oh, go that way. Now Zero can wherever he is, he can just boom portal to new dimension.
So,
Okay.
so Zero pretty much shoots the arrow of light at Space Ganon.
And fucking pierces
At Calamity Ganon.
pierces right through him.
And then, like, as it penetrates him, it starts spinning. So I immediately was just, and always twirling towards freedom.
And like as sad as I was to see Belial go, it was a pretty fucking awesome death.
No,
so.
it's like no, right. He'll be back.
He'll be back in Jeed.
No, he'll be back.
again
No,
someday.
He'll be back in another V cinema
I
Oh,
love
fuck yes.
you, Dr. Glenfire.
where he murders everyone.
Cool. Also, we get another 15 minute scene of just him fucking wrecking shit.
More like them in the movie,
Cool.
like Mirror Knight.
Oh, okay.
and
Oh,
all them.
fuck. But yeah, so then what happens is we get to like,
You get back
I
to
don't know
the
which
John-
planet we were on, but like, everything's like all grassy and looks nice and like.
See if I wrote
Ke-
that
like-
down.
Emily said that the sky looked like a Windows background.
Which is
Oh
the-
yeah,
That
it does.
did.
It did. It totally looks like the default Windows.
But no,
background.
before they get back to that planet, they're on like the Jean Bird, and like because fucking Deus Ex Machina, Princess Esmeralda or whoever the fuck steps out of the fuel tank she jumped into, and like the
Oh god, this part,
the
yes.
kid is so shocked, it's almost as if he wanted her to die.
Yeah, like he's crying on the ground, and it's not like grateful crying. It really seems like he's really pissed
Damn
off.
it! I wanted you to die.
And John Bud and
wanted to be
yeah,
king.
and John Bird's just like I didn't say she died.
She threw
And she's just
herself
like-
into the
and-
fuel
yeah, and
tank.
she's like, I think I lost a little weight though.
and most of your clothes.
So then they go on this planet, whatever like that, and then just Zero's like, all right, I'm gonna go now, and he
I must
fucks
go.
up.
My planet needs
So then
me.
you see Zero transform, flies off, and then immediately I'm just like, it's panning up still, and I'm just like, and Ron is dead,
and then
still
it
dead.
pans back
Pans
down,
out.
and he's on the floor.
ground, on the ground, looks like he's dead.
That killed us.
Yeah, Cell was fucking laughing his ass off. I was proud of myself for making a joke. But obviously, he wakes up and he doesn't recall anything that fucking happened before he died.
He
so.
just looks around and goes, "Why isn't everything sepia?"
It's like, where are we? Why does it
Why
feel
are we
like I
on-
was just violated?
Why are we on planet Windows?
and just looks over at her. Who the fuck's she? She's hot.
I guess
it's like.
Did I fuck her yet?
So then we get a cute thing.
No. It'd be like when the Doctor regenerated into the 7th incarnation. All right, back to wait a minute. Hang on. First off, who am I? Where am I? And you're hot.
So then we get like a cute thing where now like yells out into the sky, going like, "Thank you for everything, Zero. I love you." And you see Zero just like outside the plant, just being like, "Oh, that was cute." Huh.
Meanwhile, what we're imagining he's really saying is, "I like you better than my actual
Yeah,
brother."
exactly. Like, come back. He's so.
And then just Zero's flying, and Zero's flying through the universe.
You owe me a bet in 7 years.
And then Zero's like flying in space, and he's just like, I just made a joke. Fuck, how do I get back? So then Glenfire just shows up beside him. He's just like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" And Mirror Knight's just like, "Yeah, all right. So like you're gone. He's like, "I can come back." He's like, "Hey, let's form a team." "Yeah, all right."
And that's how that's how we got the birth of Tupperware Remix Party.
This was this wasn't in the notes, but them zooming off in those colored lights made me think of two things.
And that's Today is Saved by Blossom Brothers.
No, actually not that. But one was Smile Pretty Cures, the end of their henshin. The 5 lights, shine the way to the future, where it does the exact same thing. The other was that old Capri Sun commercial.
I don't remember it.
You know where it has the kids flying through the sky?
No.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And just the line the narrator says at the end, "One day they will visit the universe in your heart."
And then you'll get a...
What?
No.
I did not hear any
There
of
are
that.
tiny Ultramen flying through your capillaries right now.
I don't know if I want that.
And thus they'll gain a new members through their visas.
That explains everything about cars. Your blood is made of Ultramen.
Ultra Blood.
Bloodstream sharks.
Shut!
Every time your heart beats, like the Doctor listens, it's a...
So yeah,
And
so
then
they
they get-
form the Ultimate Force Zero, and like that's. I'm glad we'll get to see more of these characters.
I'm
So.
such an idiot. I'm sorry.
But
And
yeah.
thus, now that I actually think about it, fuck it. What can I do when I sing out of tune? Well, you stand up and sing along or something like
Apparently the answer's no.
I
No.
think
Do you
that
get by with a little help
I
from your
think that was
friends?
like
I
3
get high with a
verses
little help
stuck
from my
together.
friends.
that. Great, now
I
I
go
want
to
to
sleep. I go to sleep alone.
Now I want to make a music video just with the Zero Force team, just with get by with a little help from my friends. Even though Zero apparently ditches them, like
He has
after
he has zero interest in them.
yeah, pretty much. It's like, bye. Wait, where are you going? Oh, I'm gonna go make cameos in other shows. Take us with you. Bye.
Can't hear you back.
It's like, you left us. What did we do?
Shit.
Party down.
But no, in all seriousness, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. It was really good.
It had its good moments.
Oh, I know, Ichi, you don't give a shit about Ultraman, but I still really love this movie.
Let's put it this way: I don't regret watching it.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, no, like, I really love this movie. I thought all these new characters, I wasn't expecting, like, characters like Glenfire, Mirror Knight, and Jean Bot to be a thing, so that was cool to see, like, these revamped, like, old school characters.
You know
so.
how Gokaiger, or not Gokaiger, you know how Gavan had the next generation?
Yeah.
Eat your heart out. We did it first.
And better.
Yeah.
Yep.
By actually revamping original heroes and putting them into the Ultraman continuity.
Yep. So, yeah.
Well,
I'll have more to talk about this with Ultranger episode 10, where we'll be at Zero Quest Part 3.
Yep.
Emily, any closing thoughts?
Oh, as someone who doesn't know that much about Ultraman, I've only seen movies we've watched for Ultralight and also episode 1 of Geed. Dang it. I did it again.
Gee, dang it!
No, it's just
Jeez. Guys, I know what we're calling our next show.
Oh, gee, Rick.
Ultraman Cheese.
I thought you were gonna go with Kamen Rider G's.
Oh, gee,
Like
Rick.
Kamen Rider Amazons.
yeah.
They're all themed off different alcoholic beverages.
No, I just want Lane. No, I just want what Lane just said. Just
Oh, yeah.
Ultraman G's Rick.
Oh,
It's just-
gee, Rick!
You have to convince them you're an Ultraman, Morty.
Just doing the space.
You gotta get your schwa together, Morty!
I just-
Ultraman Morty.
I've seen one episode of Rick and
Ultra
Morty.
Morty.
I just love that one shirt I saw of Rick as Guzma from Pokemon. Just, Morty, give me your Pokemon, Morty.
That's great. But
Apparently we're on a
someone
shirt.
who doesn't know that much about Ultraman, I actually thought it was really neat. There were a lot of moments which are kind of silly, and the kid, especially with his at the end with his vague, not vague at all, disappointment apparently that the princess was alive and his brother was still
My
there.
brother's back! The
Yeah.
princess is back! Did anyone die?
Yeah. And
Justice what?
the spirit bomb and everyone bringing their energy together. I know it's not really a spirit bomb from GVC, but like
It could be.
that whole concept I like, even though I know it's corny as heck. I was very weirdly tuning in and out during today's episode, and I apologize to everyone. Not during the movie as much as it was just during this. There was a whole point where it's just like, what am I doing in this room? Oh, there's a microphone.
What are the odds that I would make it back in time to finish?
I was
off
actually kind of
Ultraman?
hoping you would.
Yeah,
I
was
think you
too.
like fulfilled your cosmic destiny.
It was Destiny
It
for
was
sure.
fate.
It wasn't-
Either or.
Well, I thought you said it was fake. That was
But yeah,
I'm not here.
like I mentioned,
I disappeared? Sorry.
No, I don't want you to disappear.
like I mentioned before, I think last year, and I also mentioned in this week's Ultranger that won't come out until next week. Zero is a good place to start if you want to get into Ultraman, because he doesn't have his own series. He only has a bunch of films and guidance.
You always want to start at 0 because it
But
goes
honestly,
up from there.
That suits him because like Zero's like this awesome like movie badass, and so
Hell, he just got a supporting role.
yeah. So he's an Ultraman G now as like a support role, but he's gonna be fun in that show.
You won't watch it after we're done recording.
No, I was gonna play Splatoon.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
In other news, Splatoon 2 is out. Hooray.
You're a kid.
By now.
You're a squid. You're a kid.
You're a squid.
My
Alright.
mom was singing that all day.
Alright, Ichi, take us out.
Alright, so everyone, thank you once again for joining us for another episode of Radio
No, I meant
Sentai
like take us out to
Castranger.
McDonald's, you fucking idiot.
Oh, well, I mean, I can.
No. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Go on. Continue.
As always, the primary hub for our hijinks is Radio Sentai Castranger.podbean.com. You can check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/rscastranger.
Not that funny.
Tweet at us at Ixie Studios. Check out our publicly available Discord, which is up on the website. Check out our Patreon and consider pledging to help us make the show better for you. And when this episode goes out, when it is actually released, there will be a new shirt on the Castranger TeePublic website.
Oh, will we?
I won't say what it is. You'll just have to go check the website. And
can we get a hint?
it involves a Castranger.
It's probably me.
It's probably you.
It's a shirt.
Here's a hint. I know you guys will all get it, so don't say it, but this
Okay.
will be a hint for anyone who is listening who's been paying attention. The Castranger whose birthday it was.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be cool.
Now you all get to listen to the episode all over again, or just go check the website and click on our TeePublic link for our merchandise. The first time we put up a new design, every time we put up a new design, it will be on sale for 3 days, 72 hours from the minute it's been put up. So alongside the release of this episode, there will be a new design of Castranger merch, which will be not only for sale going forward, but on sale for a cheaper price for the 3 days following the release. So we're going to start doing that, hopefully every week. We have a lot of ideas for shirts, and I think we can pump
I
out
have
one a
to
week.
get dry.
Not all of them are you.
No, but I'm just saying I have to make sure because you guys want me to draw a bunch of things. So I have
Only
to
if you
draw.
want to.
I
It's up
still
to
like
you.
my
I do
idea.
want to. I just don't want them to suck.
Yeah, what suck?
That will be fine.
I still like my idea in which if you have
Don't
an
wait.
idea,
Don't say what it is because we won't spoil future releases. When it comes out, you can talk about it.
All right.
Yeah, these are our days. We gotta play it close to the vest.
Well, follow me on Twitter at Lightrid. Follow us on Podbean, Facebook, all that shit.
Lane,
On
this isn't
YouTube.
Ultranger where we actually call that shit off in that order.
This ending is strange.
I've already said all the important shit.
Add us on Patreon. Support us on Patreon.
Thank you for watching.
Give me comments. I'm hungry. Comments for Lane.
Subscribe to me on Facebook. @ me on Twitter. Fucking tumble me on Instagram.
Again, there won't be an episode out next week because of Con Bravo.
Flip me a message on Dig. And don't forget to pin my interest
on Google
on
Plus.
Don't forget to plus me on Google Plus.
Don't forget to add me as a friend on MySpace.
Send me a wave on Facebook, please.
Don't forget to share spaces on MySpace.
Send some chips to me on Sidekick.
Follow me on Newsgrounds.
I'm sorry.
Where I release the new flashes.
Newsgrounds?
I just made a Canadian joke.
Oh my
I
god.
just realized no one's gonna get that unless they're in Canada.
And yeah, just so everyone knows, we are going to be at Con Bravo 2017 next week, which is in Hamilton. So if you're in the area or can get there, come meet us. If enough people if people message us, we might be able to arrange some sort of Castranger meetup of some sort, unofficial though it might be.
We can all go for blackjacks and hookers.
Or frosty chocolate milkshakes. That's a joke.
Or blackjacks and hookers.
Or both. It could be all of the above.
No.
Could be all.
We'll all just say fuck the convention. We'll all just go find something to do.
Make our own convention.
We'll make our own convention.
Go find someone to do.
I won't actually
The
be
CasterCon.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for listening, guys.
See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I hope you guys are doing okay out there. Why did I say that? If you aren't doing okay, let me know and I'll try to help.
If you're not doing okay, like, favorite, and subscribe.
No, that's no.
If you are doing okay, like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't exploit their despair.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Goodbye.
I'm tired.
Bye, everyone.
This episode of Castranger has been brought to you by the glorious donations of our cast patrons, Oliver Nilsson, Joel Maroney, and Chris Laird. Thanks very much.